Today, I've decided that we're going to go a little mad. Or a lot mad. We're probably going to go a lot mad, actually. Because we're going to go play the Crazed Human. I'm not sure what's going on with this man. He's clearly unstable. But he has access to, some interesting skills down here. So, let's just hop on in and see what he actually has. He said he had a foil halo. He's got bolas. Bolos. Got bolos, he's got a knife, he's got a bow, and he's already got something on his head, feet, and body. Jimmy, what do you have? Oh, he's literally just wearing a boot. Oh no, these aren't like old boots, these are combat boots. Okay, 7 armor. Pretty terrible. Can I make those? Can I make this into accelerator boots? Is that an option? Items, acceleration boots. Oh, yeah. Look, I've been trying to make these things forever, and I keep... Wait, what do you do with old boots? Aren't there old boots? Or, like, just a old boot? I feel like I've picked up an old boot constantly. Have I just never realized I could actually just wear those? Look, I'm learning new things all the time. We actually have a couple new things unlocked in terms of recipes. No, I haven't made anything, I don't think. But the one that I care about, I got this, bypass circuits. We had this at one point, and now it's back. And will we make it? Probably. We'll probably make a whole bunch of these. What else do we actually have on us? We have a foil halo. 5 armor, 25 durability, headpiece designed to keep a mind safe from them. It appears to be painted with some kind of body fluid. Great. I do have 2 raw livers. Is this the dagger that gives you health when you hit people with it? No. Not durable, but better than nothing. Oh, is it just like... Yeah, no, it's just a bone and a binding. Interesting. Okay. Bolas, I can't imagine... Like... 4? What do I reload this with? I reload this with trash? This man is so weird. I've got throwing knives. Never mind. I thought that was a regular knife. It's a throwing knife. I also have man skin armor. I'm sure that's made out of something very good. Made skin of a humanoid creature provides good protection against slashing and piercing. I don't know why I read that backwards. I mean, it's good against pierce, I guess. First things first, we immediately get naked. What about this throwing knife? Melee, it's better against mecha. First throwing knife that delivers an electric shock to its target, especially effective against mecha. Do I just have one of these? No. I can't tell. Is it a melee weapon? Do I throw it once and it's like on the floor? I have no idea how this works. It's got 80 penetration though. That's kind of crazy. I also have a bow, which I'm pretty sure is terrible. Uses heavy darts. We'll find none of those. I carry a bent stick. Can I make these? I can make these, but that's also prohibitively expensive. That's not happening anytime soon. And then we have like 2 weird med kits. Improvised med kits. You can make med kits. I never have aggressive antibiotics, so I'm pretty sure, yeah. That never happens either. Alright, well, we have some things in our inventory. Good to know. Why do I have change places? What am I working with here? I have all my weapon skills. That's good. Innate abilities, hallucinosis abilities, and mania. So I'm currently at 155 insanity. Alright, take permanent control of another crazed human. Oh, interesting. Well, I can only have 2, I'm pretty sure, right? We learned that we can only hold like 2 companions. Revert back from bear form. This thing I have. Alright. Use your poor hygiene to cause armor-piercing damage. Okay, so I guess that maybe just hurts in a radius around me, maybe? Ignore walls. The voices are real. I'll show them. Expose who a creature really is. Interesting. Change places with another character without ending your turn. Ooh, that could be good. Like hot swap people. Actually, yeah, no, I guess it's if I'm getting melee to death, I could hot swap with the like a ranged guy and then shoot both of them. Go Berserk. That one makes sense. Experience a rush of energy and recover without sleep. Temporarily still a monster's weapon. Alright, well, we're gonna have to work towards all of those. I didn't check to see how many things I got on level up, so we'll have to just see. I definitely want to level both of those up because those seem neat. Oh, that's not good. I just lose insanity when I walk. If I put my halo back on, do I still lose insanity? I still lose insanity. But I have more insanity. How do I not... I'm gonna have insanity. Where am I gonna get insanity from? Do you think insanity is like... Not great that I'm dying. Oh, there's so many things here, by the way. -5 insanity constantly. That could be concerning. It's not like I die if I lose all my insanity, right? That wouldn't happen. This penguin has constantly healed itself. Stop. I will max my melee on you. Did he just heal again? How much healing do you have? How much actually how much melee? I have 3 more melee levels. I've already maxed melee. That's pretty good. That's one. Okay, I get insanity by killing people. So the longer I go without beautiful murder, the worse I am. Also, my scavenging must be really high, right? Forging? Yeah, forging's 50. Computer and electronics needs to be worked on. Lockpick. Spear, as always. Trash. Bottom of the barrel trash. I was told that I can loot tents. I did not know I could loot tents. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I've ever tried to loot a tent. There's no tents here for us to loot, but that is something to keep in mind for the future. You'll have to find tents and loot them. I don't know what you can even find in a tent. Maybe rations? Probably rations. Am I maxed my melee yet? No, I still need one more. Even when I really wish I could go higher than 45. But it's good to have melee up just for the grenade throws. How much? This has 20 durability. I'm not gonna throw my knife. Actually, what's my knife skill at? 55? I don't really need to train this either. Okay, a full turkey just for me. I kind of don't want to waste my knife charges just because, you know, I need to have something damaging, and my fists aren't great. Oh, there's a... forgot there was a bunny here, too. Alright, well, we got pretty good sanity going into here. Not that I could do much with it. I just have access to change places and recruit... Well, I guess I have foul stench. So can I, like, foul stench you? Oh, I see. I put stinky in the room. Good to know. If you like to enter the stinky, it does very little damage. You know what? For how early on we are, it actually does quite a lot of damage. It's going to be hard keeping our stuff up, though. We're going to have to put a lot of points into power, I think. Perception going up also would be really nice. Boy, +2 is all we got to work with. I think it's imperative that I level up perception or finesse at least to 60. I've been bitten too many times by finding a laser rifle and being unable to wield it, and then, you know, being chased by like energy phantoms, and I dislike it. I do not like it. No, thank you. I think we can get away with just punching for a while. That's more bolos. I think that's like. Do I get how many bolos? I guess I get 4 per thing, so I got an extra 12 there. What do bolos even do? I can make bolos. I'll never make bolos. Weapon made of weight on the end of a connecting cord. If victim is targeted correctly, it could choke its victim. Okay, so I can put like a very weak poison effect on people with a bolo. I probably could have looted that. I'll take the grubs. It almost looks like we're getting extremely weak enemies. Like, we're getting very few bats. Very few anything. So I wonder if this guy's scaling is very, very low. Or maybe it starts... It's just more junk. I guess there's a chance we can only get nothing but junk this whole time. Oh, you know what? If I probably still want to pump melee anyway. Speaking of which, I should have spent my points into something. Yeah, no, I probably do want to pump up melee anyway, just because. Putting points into that, we're gonna try and power roll that stuff faster. If I do get to bear form, surely bear form uses melee as its like damage number calculation. I guess it could be blade if it's, well, knife maybe. I'm just thinking claws. Claws would be sharp things. Definitely not spear. It would be funny if it was spear for some reason. Yeah, yes. Once I become a bear, I'm terrible at it because I know nothing about spears. As we all know, bears are master spearmen. I also get insanity when I take damage. I think I get... it might just be 5 insanity every time I take damage. Or... it might be based on how much damage I take. I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. I'm sitting over here because I set an alarm off. I'm like, oh, well, there could be a robot. Let me get my gun out. Yes. My guns. All of them. I have so many guns. I have no guns. No guns. Not even the most basic of gun. I really don't want to wear my armor because it's gonna turn into dust. Maybe it's not the worst thing if it does turn to dust, because it's like the armor's not great. This hat's nice in terms of it gives me, you know, extra psi. But I just don't think it's gonna last any time at all. Nothing lasts here in the pit. Everything's made out of paper mache. I should probably use my stink, like, whenever I enter a room. Okay, free sandwich. I will take a free sandwich. I'll set off another alarm. I can't be stopped. Alright, I'm gonna walk here. No, I totally do just throw the knife at him. Alright. I didn't know we had that technology. Would you like a bolo? Out of range. I need to eat you, small bunny. Alright, that... And I mean, it's just, that's how it occurred. Alright. Beautiful. I'm going to get annoyed by all the constant red above my head. The constant numbers are gonna drive me a little batty. Oh, he died from that. I was like, I sure hope I don't die from this. Surely I wouldn't die from this, right? How do I have to reload bolas? Also, we're gonna go ahead and heal up so I don't die. It's gonna be a very slow climb to better, because I'd love to have this at 60 and this at like 135, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. That's really nice. That's a lot of buffs. Lockpicking could definitely go up. Mechanical could go up. Do I care about knife at all? I think I'm just gonna bank these points right now. I do have, for some reason, really high traps. Maybe I'll make some landmines and never use them. I am gonna slightly miss the regular psionics though. Just, you know, see through walls and the like. Reload? Reload. That poison's gonna be pretty bad, I'd say. You're not dead. It's hard to even tell. Does this... no, I lose. So it just reloads the whole junk at a time. Good. Teleporter. Oh, there's a teleporter right there anyway. And that is a psi charge. We're learning. And we're ruining. I could really go for like just a regular gun. Yeah, no, I think the game's softballing me a little bit, which I'm okay with considering my current standings. You should have done that one last. I kind of feel like you should be able to get stuff out of locked containers by just blowing them up, but just the stuff's damaged and or worse. Look, if I've got a crowbar and a rocket launcher, oh, okay, right, the crowbar didn't work that time. Now I'm gonna break out the rocket launcher. I might not get anything out of it. But that locker's not staying locked, I can tell you that much. Bola. Bolas? I'm not really sure how I feel about a bola. Bolo. I should say bolo. A bola. Yeah, I'm gonna start bleeding from every orifice. Yeah, that's maybe not the best thing ever. These weapons, the bolos. They're interesting, that's for certain. Whether or not they're good enough to have any sort of staying powers, probably not. I think it's because I don't know if I've inflicted my evil bolo death or not. I think it was all the insanity. Hey, at least I won't have to worry about that anymore. I also see myself getting tapped out by a mimic very easily. I have very low health. It's weird because they die on the start of their turn. I need to stop reloading these two when I don't need to. I keep reflexively doing it because I see like a weird number. It's also not an energy weapon. I like that you can put a mod on this. I mean, I could. I really could just throw that beige mod on there. I don't think that's a great idea, but I could. Yeah, once I can... very low, actually. If that goes off, it might just kill me. Also, I've been told that this is the optimal place to stand because you don't explode. We didn't explode anyway. But the explosion happens here, so if you fix it here, you don't actually get hit. Good knowledge. Very good knowledge. My biotech is low. How much charges? 3 charges on this? I guess I'm not really hard up for food, so I'm not too worried. We'll just cook one at a time just to, you know, get some points. Gotta farm up points any way you can. That's the sound of someone who needs a bolo. You gave me 3. Okay, it's definitely based on how much damage I take. What's the cooldown on stink gas? Cooldown is 26. That's 24. I mean, that'll go down. Oops, how did that bat get behind me? It's 100 insanity for that. Okay, works for me. Enjoy the stink. Stink works pretty well. We only have like a 3% chance to actually level anything up by doing that, but still, that's not bad. I can't be stopped. I keep setting alarms off left and right. And I can't open anything. Okay, there's definitely a big bat. There he is. Like, I heard him. I heard that big bat. Okay, he's dead. We're about to level up again. That, you know, it's a mania skill. I might as well. Yeah, it just instantly does it. Neat. I guess I can use that to, you know, get him with the old insta stab. Okay, 60 finesse. Do I want to go to 65 for safety's sake? No, I'm gonna start working on perception. The might is gonna sneak up on me. I'm gonna need higher might, but the sooner I get this up, the 1% chance will hopefully add up at some point, maybe. Or I'll just +3 my way there and not have to worry about it ever. That'd be pretty good. Gotta put points in a melee. Yeah, for right now, just melee. I probably should have used backstab. There's really no reason not to use that because I don't. It's just regular stamina. Oh, more rats. Did my level up not give me full insanity? Okay, you have perished. Good. I think that's the entire floor. Yep, I'm pretty sure all those doors are already unlocked. Bunch of lockers. I have a crowbar. That's mutation serum. If it's a strength mutation, I guess it's kind of like a crowbar. That's memory optimizers. That is... Can I make these? I feel like they're just kind of worthless. Increase XP, so it's good for when you want to get a whole bunch of XP suddenly. I never really want a whole bunch of XP. I'm okay with getting XP, but I never want to double level, so I want XP to come in kind of, yeah, in like chunks, kind of. Okay, single man. That teleported me to the other side of the world, or one room away, one or the other. I'm not done in here. That one is a cleanser. I will gladly take a cleanser. Painkillers. I need... we haven't got any teeth, have we? No. We've barely gotten any of the other stuff, too. I would love a ton of lockpicks. I feel like I'm not going to get a lot of lockpicks. Unfortunately, I think our starting 2 might be the only 2 we get. That's how it goes nowadays. Okay. That's a robot, right? I mean, do I need 50 might exactly to run this? I do, yeah. So I was poisoned, so I wasn't able to build it. Bolo? Out of range. Wait, the bolo counts as a melee weapon too. Bash him? Melee weapon not equipped. Okay. It uses the melee skills, but not actually the melee skills. The level 5 poison, very, very ungood. My bolo didn't stick either. Well, we can't actually shoot anything with our bow until the poison's gone, so... This won't kill me, right? I did not get it, but at least I'm not dead. More stink. Hey, there's some razor teeth. That's good. I think I'm happy when I have, like, let's say 3 razor teeth in a run. That's a good amount. I don't have... You know what? Throw the knife at him. It almost worked. Good enough. Survival for another day. Million broken labs. I'd love to be able to use those. Not to build anything, but just to level up electronics. That is side charge. I'd use my stink boots, but can't at the moment. I can't check because I'm currently, you know, leveled up. What brain power do I need to put into to resist poison? Because I'm so sick of being poisoned. Not pictured was the marine run I did on my own time that I spent 98% of it poisoned. Not having a good time. Would you believe that I failed? I think it was like 8 out of 10 50% rolls. That was a really good run. Very good. I had 2 med kits. Only managed to use it twice. Very, very good. Okay, we've done everything here. Side charge isn't really necessary. Skipping on down. That's another side charge. Is that another? I've already forgotten what one's things are. That is a side charge. Yeah, I'm not going that crazy. I'm just mildly crazy. The health I get on level up is not a whole ton. I'm a little worried about my guys' health. I can very easily be tapped out at any point. Get stinked. I will be over here opening doors. Spider and bat. Really don't like you, Mr. Bat. I don't like you at all. Really don't like you either, Mr. Cyrat. I need to level up because I'm about to level up from that spider dying. Melee. Where's poison? Poison might? Yeah. I need to get might up to. It's gonna be so many levels where I'm happy because I want this to be 60 and then I want to start working on might. Because might of 50 or might of 60 right now doesn't really do too much, but every single every single level of 5 gets us that 1% chance. So I really want that up sooner rather than later. I can become a bear. We might just, level it up very easily ourselves. We have access to bear mode. And I still don't want to touch anything on that. Reload this. Reload this. How are you not dead? There he goes. Dead and a level up. We should go ahead and go Berserk. I wonder if I don't get a control Berserker. That would be concerning if I don't get a control Berserker. Berserker requires 80 insanity, which is less than stink. A little crazy. Energy backpack, very, very good. Also, I'm poisoned. I cannot stop, please. I merely wish to not be poisoned for 3 seconds. We're gonna go check the footage, and the game's gonna say, oh yeah, you were poisoned the entire run. It's crazy. Alright. Bear mode has been activated. All I have access is to large bite. Can access my inventory. I have bite and claws. I have no idea what... Yeah, I guess it uses melee. Because we're currently on melee. For how long it lasts for? 8 turns. I wanted to do it because I wanted to go through that trap immediately afterwards. I feel like I'm going to be a very weak bear. Like, I'm just not going to have a lot of health. Come with the claws. Oh, the claws have splash damage, really? Okay, I'm going to assume bite just hits... Nah, it probably just does more damage. And still pick things up. I'm also still, you know, hurt. I'm still poisoned. If you look at the security cam, there's a there's a bear opening a medical container. That's not too crazy. I mean, technically, I think if we play, what, the sequel or whatever, you actually just hit buttons on the side of it. I'm not sure why this is mechanical.